All right, everybody, here we go. It is a Monday, and we are ready for the 9-minute Phill-Up, and there's lots of things to talk about. The great thing about Monday, back on the grind, and going to get out there and make it a huge day. Before we get started, we want to thank our sponsors, and there you go. Mindsets Wellness, Cinna, and the Cambridge Wellness Co-op. We had Ralph and Pete from Cinna and Cambridge, and Mindsets Wellness on Friday talking about health, physical health, mental health, spiritual health. You can get all of that at all of those locations. All you have to do is give them a call. And again, remember, if you want to head over there, give them a call, tell them you hear about it on the 9-minute Phill-Up, and you can get yourself a free sauna session. I like to do the sauna myself. They do have the cold tub if you want to rejuvenate the legs and everything. But that's just too cold. Too cold for me anyways. At least, I don't know why it's too cold. When I was a kid, I would go to Nauset Beach on Cape Cod on vacation. And I remember one time running there from where we were staying, and it was about a 6-mile run. So I ran all the way over. So I'm trucking over, I'm going to the beach, and I look up at the board, and they had everything posted: the tides, high tide, low tide, sales over at the concession stand for the fries and everything, and water temperature. It was 58 degrees. And I remember walking up to the your knees right there, but we are back together again. So in the cold tub is about 50 degrees, but it's really good. So anyways, if you want to get over there, go and talk to our sponsors, get in with the sauna session, you're ready to go. Now, some of the things to talk about today, this one's rough. This one's rough. Usually one of our favorites reporters that comes on and does a story in the morning show is Jackie Ibanez. We always try and guess her dress color, because you never know. She always gets something different. It always looks good. But today she did a story that bothered everybody in the studio. It really did. It was one of those ones where you step back and oh, really? So here you go. So my question, you got to get comments on. What am I doing? What am I doing? We have guests in the News 9 Nacho Man Digital Content Center, aka known as the Don Sloan Digital Content Center, but we call it the Nacho Man Content Center. Tracy, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Karen, good morning. There you go. Everybody ready to roll. So I need everybody to get ready. Put your thinking hats on. See if you want to share your thoughts on this. Okay. So if you're going to make beer, one of the main ingredients you need is water. You got to have water. And you're thinking crisp, clear, clean water. You're just drinking just clean water. Just drinking that. It's great. Put it on ice. Love it. Love it. They're trying to sewage beer. Sewage beer. Yes. I got an ooh in the Digital Content Center. They talked to some German scientists and some brewers, and they're talking about taking sewage water, cleaning it, and cleaning, and then turning that into beer. I just don't know if I can go there. I just don't know. And the video didn't help. Let's just say there were some particles floating around in that beer that they were showing, or not the beer, the water, before it was cleaned. And so could you do that? Could you drink something that is called sewage beer? I just don't know. So I'm going to leave that out for comments. I'm going to leave it out for comments. Karen with a yuck. Ralph with a good morning, Bill. Ralph, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Yeah, I want to thank everybody always for joining us. We greatly appreciate it. So sewage beer, you in, you out. Addison is a firm out on the Sewage beer, and I'm with Addison on that one. Now, speaking of beer, apparently today's show is a beer show, because the French Open, it gets a little rowdy. Tracy says, "I don't think so," and I like the green face, and then you got the throwing up face. So let's see what else. Ralph, good morning to Ralph and Vicky. I am out on that. Vicky says, "Nope, not going to do it on the Sewage beer." And now you don't have to have Sewage beer, but the French Open, they've decided Sewage beer or no Sewage beer. Karen's out as well on the Sewage beer. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. So they are out. Now the French Open, it can get a little rowdy over there on the red clay of Roland Garros. And right now the second major of the tennis season, the Australian Open at New Year time frame is the first one. Now the French Open. Then in a few weeks it'll be on to Wimbledon, and then it'll be the U.S. Open in Flushing. And they have decided, because the fans have gotten too rowdy, that they are going to discontinue beer service. You're going to be stone cold sober if you're going to the French Open. Now, a lot of people from the United States flying over to Europe because they want to see Taylor Swift because the ticket deals are better. But I don't know about the French Open if you get the same deal, but they are not going to have beer. One of the Belgian players said in his first round match against a French player that he was spat upon, and someone yelled some not nice things at him and some other players. So the director of the tournament just said, "We're done. No more beer. We're not going to do it." So even if you want Sewage beer at the French Open, you don't get any. All right, here we go. Raider Nut 32 says 100% no on the Sewage beer. Have to agree on that. Have to agree on that. Let's say French Open. You think it's a good move, bad move? I mean, well, take it to the United States. Take it to an NFL game. Take it to a college football game. College basketball. How rowdy do people get? How many beers do you need to have before you've had enough? I get it. Want to go to the tailgate, gonna have a brat, gonna have a burger, gonna have some dogs, cook them up on the grill. I'll tell you what, just last night, I made some burgers. They were tremendous. Some brats, they had that nice snap. When you bite into a brat, it gives you that little snap back. Oh, fabulous. And some hot dogs. I had one of each. Didn't get crazy. Thought about going in again for some more, but I said, no, that's plenty. It's plenty. It was enough. It's lovely. And I got it. Oh, here you go. We're going to plug. We're going to cross promote people. We're going to cross promote Cooking Up a Storm. Last week's episode was about cleaning your grill, cooking some steaks. Jeff Exline and Scott from M&M Hardware. So I watched it and I thought, fantastic. It just inspired me to get out there and just check the grill again. And then I said, we checked the grill. We got it ready to go. Let's make some dinner. Then seeing all this stuff for the summer fun with Addison Albert. And you can watch that too. So you can catch it all. It is all there. I mean, so you get cooking tips, then where to go for the summer. And then, so you got plenty of stuff. Check it out on the WTOV9 YouTube channel. Addison, Jeff, myself, get jacked up with Jack Hillgrove. He'll talk some sports. So a lot going on there. So we're just kind of all over the place as usual. Let's see. What do we have? Oh, Ticketmaster. Yes. Another, we talked about Senator from Minnesota, talked about him, state senator from Minnesota. And this really irritated me the other week. And you know me, normally we're having fun, but sometimes you get irritated and you just have to say something. This guy in Minnesota, Taylor Swift is going to Minneapolis or wherever she performed in Minnesota somewhere. So this guy gets all upset because he goes on the Ticketmaster, tries to get the tickets to go to the Taylor Swift show. Can't do it because of the bots, because of the people calling in, all the stuff that we run into every day if you want to get tickets somewhere. So because it's him and he can make a law or introduce a bill to make a law, now all of a sudden he's making a bill to make a law. Where were you for us? You're there for us. But no help. We're all stuck out here. But now because it affected anyway, so I'm getting sidetracked. But now today, Ticketmaster comes out. I don't know why I haven't gone to a concert in a while. I'm almost so upset about this. But more than 500 million Ticketmaster customers may have been affected by a recent hack. Here's one thing. If you have anything on the web, figure everybody's looking at it or they have access to it. Just don't. This whole stories come out, companies come out. Oh, we're so sorry. We're protecting you. Blah blah blah. Whatever. So, anyways, you almost can't pay attention to it. It's a bit ridiculous. But Ticketmaster's parent company, Live Nation, confirmed it's working with authorities to investigate unauthorized activities. Well, thank you very much. What's that all mean? Nothing's going to happen. Noticed in its database last month, the statement comes days after a hacking group, Shiny Hunters, claimed to be selling Ticketmaster user data for $500,000. Right, they're making some cash. Now the company says this is another one to ear to. It's like the senator. It's bothering me, so I have to fix it. The company says there is so far no evidence the breach has impacted business operations. I don't care about your business operations. I care that you're supposed to be keeping the security of my information that I put into this computer to buy your tickets, to go to your event, safe. It doesn't matter to me if your business operations are affected. Now, if I have to go and buy a concert ticket and you can't do it because of those, okay, then maybe that'll irritate me. But right now, really? That's what we're worried about is your operations? You're going to make $500 trillion million this year. I don't know if $500 trillion million is actually an amount, but it's a lot of money, even if it isn't. Okay, I'm getting off my soapbox. I apologize. Who are you referring to? Mrs. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what that means. Okay. All right. Too much beer can cause problems. I don't drink, so it's not a problem for me, but I've had beer spilled on me at sporting events. Sounds like a good idea to me. All right, Tracy, thank you. I think it can be limited at all sporting events. 2 per quarter at football games, maybe. I think it's a lot of the ones in the pre-tailgate ones. All right, let's see exactly what we said this morning. Who cares about Ticketmaster businesses? Exactly. It doesn't, care about us, care about fixing this. I'm still not sure I'm not sure what that means. Did I say a Mrs. in there somewhere? If I did, and I didn't mean it, I apologize. But anywho, we are back on it. Now, we're over. It's overtime. It's just a happening every day. I don't think it's ever going to be. If we actually hit 9 minutes and go off, that would be, I think it'd be a minor miracle, actually. Okay, so last thing. I know we've talked a little bit about sports with the whole beer thing and everything, but the Stanley Cup final. This is interesting. Why? Because think about the travel now I know they've got private planes and all that stuff and everything. Edmonton is playing Florida. The Panthers and the Oilers playing in the Stanley Cup final. It is it's 3,000. I wrote it down and I didn't bring a piece of paper. But it is basically, if you drove it, 44 hours you would have to drive to get there. Flying it is 5.5 hours. It's over 3,000 miles or some crazy amount of miles to get between these two cities of Edmonton and Sunrise, Florida, where the Panthers play their home games. It is the longest distance or furthest distance between two cities that are competing in the Stanley Cup Finals ever. And you know what? No one's going to watch because they didn't get what they wanted. They have half of what they wanted, the NHL. That half is Connor McDavid from Edmonton. He's the best player in the world. Best player in the world. He is the number one rock star in the National Hockey League. So people want to see him play. They're going to get to see him play on the biggest stage in hockey. They had the other half right there. The Rangers of New York, the number one market in the country, number one market in terms of television audience, anywhere in North America. And they lost to the Florida Panthers. Panthers are good. Panthers are really good. Anybody that thinks Connor McDavid's can come and steamroll the Florida Panthers got a second thing coming. I mean, this could be a 6-7 game series, depending. A lot of people are going to want to see Connor McDavid. That's going to be the draw of the game. But if they had the Rangers stayed, we'd have an even bigger draw. So anyways, it's just a lot of travel at the end of the season. So there'll be some morning optional skates as they give their players as much rest as they possibly can. All right. I think that's – are we back on Sewage beer? Anyone have any Further comments on Sewage beer? Oh, Keenan, Uncle Bill. What's up, Keenan? Uncle Bill is here having some fun. There's Keenan. Beautiful picture. All right, we are about done. You know why? Because we got to go. It's just time to go. So, anyways, can't thank you enough. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for watching. Greatly appreciate it. And as always, if you can, Mindset to Wellness, Cambridge Wellness Co-op, Cinna as well. Just give them a call. Get in there. It's the whole body experience, mind, body, and soul. It's going to make you feel good. You're going to feel great, and it's going to help out. Oh, and Jeff Exline, he's always chiming in with the last word. Addison's shaking her head going, I need to get on this thing, Bill. Come on. Jeff says sewage beer only. Oh, Jeff, that may have made it worse. Sewage beer only if it's pumpkin spiced. No. Okay, Jeff. Jeff, we're going to end on that. I apologize for Jeff's comment, everybody. But go and see, he's cooking up a storm. All right, everybody. We'll see you next time. Thanks for being here. Greatly appreciate it. First day of the week. Let's go. Let's have a great week. Remember, two rules. Have fun and always try your best. We'll see you next time, everybody.